Okay. What the heck's going on here? There, finally. I was like, why is the screen black? What's up, girls? I wish I had more men in here. I'm going to let everybody, a little bit of people come in and see what's going on. Yeah, ready, ladies? Start bitching. Yeah, I got a little bitching of my own to do. This Brian Laundry thing, I ain't buying it. Can you guys, or everybody hear me okay? I got a really bad headache, but other than that, I'm all right. Marcy, you're so sweet. Um, I have before we get going on this Brian Laundry thing that's pissing me off so bad. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just think I'll get into that later. But what I was going to do was I was going to start doing this pendulum for everybody when I go live from now on. Anybody who wants to ask a simple yes or no answer and put in like a $5 super sticker chat thing. I don't even think that's even up. But let's see. How do I do that? Because I was thinking I could get everybody, I could answer more questions that way, especially if they're like easy questions and stuff like that. Wonder how I am so scared to touch a button. I really am. Um, and I don't know how long it would take to get to a PayPal or whatever. I may have to call Dylan. Hey, Dill. I know. I know. I got I don't think you can even see this because of that dang banner. I don't even know why that's there. But I got my AFC shirt for Jay's podcast. Um, I like him. Shoot. Okay, what's the edit button for? Oh, that's nothing. No, that song's gonna go through my head. I got a lot going on. Let's see. I guess I can call Dills. It's kind of funny. Chris has a Dylan and I have a Dylan. They spell them different, but hey, he's gonna get so mad. Can you help me? Poor guy. A second. Okay. Let's see if he answers or whatever. Okay. The Brian Laundrie's his attorney. Okay. I have been watching his attorney on all these talk shows and stuff. This guy is rude and he's crooked. Okay, well, hang on to your question, Marcy. Okay. All I need to find out, Dylan, is how to get the money thing down here on the chats.
Money thing?
Yeah, where they can put donate.
It's already there.
It is?
It's on theirs, yeah.
Oh, it's on their side.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Dylan.
Fine. Why?
I'm sorry.
No.
That poor kid. Yeah, very proud of him though. He Monday we're going to pick up his pickup. He got a loan all on his own, and he is going to have his own pickup. It's very cool. I'm very proud of him. Okay, let's see. Well, what should I do here? I just think it's very suspicious that all these guys, FBI agents, everybody, was out there searching for him all this time. And his parents go in there right to it. And then they're handling everything. Just piss me off. I don't believe that, honestly, with my abilities that I have, I am telling you, I don't believe that's him. And I didn't from the very beginning. I still don't believe it. So, wow, there's 13 people in here. Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Okay. So do you guys, I'm assuming you guys know how to do a super chat thingy, right? Yes, I'm very proud of him. But we're going to get into the Gabby or the Brian thing that is totally crooked. And then I wanted to talk about how crazy Larry Millette is, and we'll get into the Summer Wells case. So as soon as somebody, I don't know, I'm assuming that I would see it. I haven't seen any super chat thingies. I am totally with you. Yeah, I was saying, if you wanted to, like this with my pendulum, if you wanted to ask a simple yes or no question, I could answer that and with like a $5 super chat. I mean, I've been doing this to myself, asking it questions about myself today. And I got to thinking, I should do this on my channel. Now, next Saturday is the last Saturday of the month. So I'm going to do a live for DV, the one I've been working on. And um, and then on Halloween, I was wanting to do a live and do some readings. And I'll send out post on it just to see, if hopefully you guys will enjoy that. You sent too soon. Sent what? Too soon. Proflick. Proflick 77. Okay, there you go. Marcy, what do you want to know? A yes or no question. And really, things are not, it's not fair for someone to say, well, is my dead grandmother, is she happy or is she okay or whatever? Because obviously we are. Once we pass, we are fine. Much better there than it is here, I can imagine. We all bitch from time to time, sometimes more often than others. At least I do. I was just wondering. I don't know how to get that banner off there. So I could write on it. Was my boyfriend of 54 years, Margie, murdered? Okay, we'll ask. I already have goosebumps, so I know that my my guides and my spirits are with me. So, Marcy, I don't know if you've ever seen how one of these work. I wish that thing wasn't there, but I am going to. Okay, we'll try it this way. Okay, spirits. Marcy wants to know if her best friend was murdered. Was Marcy's best friend murdered? Hang on, you can't see it. Okay. Oh, was Marcy's best friend murdered? That's a no because it's going side to side. Now, spirits, see how it stopped? I didn't do it, but oh, this way. Okay. Make sure it stops. Spirits, can you give me a yes answer? Show everybody what a yes answer looks like. Can you tell it's going in a circle? Okay, you can stop. Thank you, spirits. Now, can you show everybody what a no answer looks like? Can you see the difference? or I may have to do it differently here. Okay. Your bestest friend. Oh, you didn't know I was a medium. I am, well, not really, I don't know, spiritualist, whatever. I don't know. A lot of people call it ESP, or some people call it seers or knowers. Um, but yeah, a psychic medium, um, empath, very empath, because I cry all the time. But yes, I am, and I do readings on my sent too soon again. Sorry. I don't know what you're meaning by that. I have done readings for a lot of people, and I just done one recently. And I can explain how that works. What I do, I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to. Um, I was doing it for free all the time, and it just got like my emails was just flooded. So, um, I just started charging $50 for readings. And you email me a picture of who you want a reading done on. $50 goes into my PayPal. Um, and I get the information, and I do the reading on the person, and then I send you your reading in an email. And then you send me back um, if I was right, if I was wrong, how that kind of works. And I'm gonna try this while we're on here. I hope that it doesn't mess anything up with the live stream. Um, but okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna try and see. It says banner. How did I see that a while ago? Oh, it says minimal. Oh, there we go. That's better. At least I have more screen to, or let's see, block. Nope. Doesn't take it off. Nope. Okay. What you see and what I see is so different. Let me see. Okay. So if I write on it, where did I see that? Nope, not that one. Maybe it's here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, that doesn't mess anything up there. Okay. No. That's not for that. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay. I don't know what to put. I mean, how you put something on there. No clue. That's stupid. That sucks. I don't know. That's not doing anything. Okay. Okay. Seen it done. Wait. Yeah, I was trying. It's just not working very well. Okay. Um oh, love that a letter. And then I'll go to make sure it's coming out the way I'm writing it. Um well, you don't have to put a period there. Okay. There's that. And this it is a gift. It just took me many years to realize that, though. Because I just came out with it. I mean, my family and friends knew, but that was it. And it runs on both sides of my family. So in other words, I have it bad. I mean, they're with me all the time. There's no getting around it. Have I read you before, Marcy? And are you doing what I told you and working on things that you want to talk about? Linda, did I read you? Because see, what I would like to do is, I mean, I have um I still have all my emails and stuff like that, but I don't mention anybody. That's I feel like that's an invasion of privacy. If I say, "Oh, I read so and so and this is what was going on in their life," it's nobody else's business. That's your life, you know. So I don't think anybody needs or has the right to get into your private business. I know how that goes. You live in a little town and everybody knows your damn business. Like when I had that COVID test and the hospital called them and they called my husband's work and it was bull. And I didn't find out till later that day by the doctor. So I'm not very happy about that. Yes, prayers for summer. So does anybody want to find out about this pendulum thing besides Marcy? What I would like to be able to do is highlight comments, and thank you, Marcy, for that $4.99. I really do appreciate it. Like, okay, I have used the pendulum on my channel before, but people don't believe me. But I've made all kinds of predictions all my life, and I put it in the chat. If you scroll up, or I can put it in there again, and I can tell you it is in Sherry's opinion, just like my channel at gmail.com. Wow, there's a big lag. Okay. Well, okay. In this Brian laundry thing, and I'll try to keep an eye on you guys. I didn't see anybody in here with a wrench. Or is it just me? No, there is. Marcy, your wrench shows up. But it shows up in my phone. It doesn't show up on there. So, crazy. Okay. Oh. Marcy. Okay. All right. Okay. Who thinks Brian Laundrie is alive? Who thinks he's dead? Because I really don't feel that he is dead. I feel like his parents planted evidence. Thanks, Cindy. I don't see Janet tonight. I don't see Summer. I don't feel he's dead either. See, I predicted a long time ago when this whole thing first started happening that he would be found alive. And I still think that. I don't think, I mean, maybe he did get some teeth yanked out or something. But I'm telling you, I know how a body decomposes. And when it's in water and it decomposes, the gases build up, your body floats to the top. Why was he a complete skeleton? He wasn't dead long enough. He has not been gone, dead long enough to be completely skeletonized at all. I don't care what. And you know, I keep thinking, okay, the parents must have struck a deal with the FBI, police force, whatever, in order to keep their butts out of jail, out of prison. It's like an immunity um, bargaining chip type thing. Um, they're trying to make it look like, oh, well, we think he's dead. Oh, wah. Yeah. Well, I think that, I mean, I just don't believe it. Um, how could they go in the day after the park has opened up? Oh, well, we're going to go look for her son. Why even announce it? They didn't have to announce it. I do not trust these people. I don't. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. I think they're all a bunch of liars. Something about this whole thing stinks. I don't see how he could be that badly decomposed that quick. Because look at Gabby. She was, it wasn't nothing compared to Brian. You know what I mean? Um, I know that the temperatures and the humidity and all that stuff plays a role in it, and I know that it plays a role in decomp. But still, I mean, how can they go right to it? They say it's because that's where he always camps. Well, you know, there were all kinds of people crawling that place looking for him and couldn't find him. But their parents go right to it? No, I don't buy it. I really don't. I think he's a murderer and he's getting away with it for now. But I think you always reap what you sow. See, the attorney says that he's been friends and family, or friends of the family, for 25 years, plus their attorney. And let's see, he talked to Brian on the 13th, and the attorney did. And the attorney reported him missing on the 13th. But the police department, the sheriff, however it goes in a big city, they said that it didn't get reported until the 17th. So he's a big fat liar too. And he's so mean. He treats these reporters so badly. Some of this information I got from a YouTuber channel, and it's his name is Joseph Morris. And I gotta pee. That's why I'm doing a dance. You know me, I always have to pee. I got the bladder the size of a peanut. I just went right before I started this thing. I think that's what happened was, yeah. Well, you know, she could have. She could have. And I don't think that's right. I don't think somebody should be able to strike a deal. And what really makes me mad is they'll say, but or their child, and that was pissing me off because I kept saying he is not a child, he is a grown man. And then it's like, he's a grown man, we couldn't stop him from leaving. Well, is he a child or is he a grown man? Is he 23 or 3? You know, make up your mind. But you can't have it both ways. And I gotta pee. or I'm gonna pee my pants. Hold on. Just talk amongst yourselves. Okay, baby. Okay, I'm back. I should get diapers for this, huh? So I can wear diapers when I do live streams. No, that's okay. Okay, so where are we at? Are you guys still here? Hello. Marcy, how's everyone tonight? You trying to keep everybody busy, Marcy? You know, I'm talking about Maya. Her husband was a freak. I'm a psychic medium. Okay, been this way for all of my life, and I have never heard of what did they call it? A spell caster? I've never heard of that. I've heard of a witch, and that to me sounds like a witch. A spellcaster does. Um, Halloween candy. um, and then whoever wants a thing with the pendulum, or you can ask me a question, and I'll just tell you off the top of my head. Because the only reason that I use a pendulum is just like a visual. Yeah, I've never heard of that either. But he was trying to like put spells and curses and stuff on her. No, it's just ridiculous. Oh, did anybody see Brian's attorney on Banfield? Boy, he was getting red and pissed. Okay, I told you about that. Okay. Basically, Summer Wells. And for those of you, I guess I should have introduced myself at the beginning of this, but I just figured it was just a few of the same people. But I will tell you, my name is Sherry, and I'm a psychic medium. And I have a smart ass attitude. Yeah. That's what happens to women and kids. And I don't, I do know men are abused in relationships too. Because, women, we're women. They're pretty evil sometimes. Hi, Barbara from the UK. Yeah, he should get national attention. He's an ass. It really is. I mean, if I was a news reporter and I was being professional and I was doing an interview with him and asking him legitimate questions, and he talked to me like that, I'd probably reach over there and knock the snot out of him. I mean, have respect. You're supposed to be a guest there. Have respect. That's a woman you're talking to, you know? You could just tell he's a woman hater. Yeah, that's how I feel. Barbara Eddy. So, Barbara, do you watch Emma, Crime Stories Obsessed, and Cat with Cat Chat Crimes and Crime and Coffee? Coffee and Crime, something like that. I do. They're both awesome. Dodgy. Is that like sneaky? Dodgy and sneaky is about the same thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I want my piece of candy. I guess the dog was gonna get it. Get it, Miss or Sweet Pools. Get it, sweetie. Um, and then cheeky is like silly, funny, smiley, goofy. He's a bit dodgy. Just fishy. Is that loud? Petito and Laundrie's parents should talk. Is that what you're talking about, Marcy? Mm-mm. I think it would be World War III if they did. And the reason why is because of the way the Laundries are. Gabby's family are really good, decent people, but the Laundries are not. Here, there you go. Can you get it? Hold on. There you go. I don't know if she'll eat it or not, but the Laundries are just mean. Their mouths would overload their butts. Yes, Summer's gone. She was gone on the 15th of June when, like I said earlier, I did a reading when this first all came out. And that's when I decided I was going to come out of my broom closet, my peripheral broom closet, because I was so tired of holding it in. And I don't know. I just felt that I needed to. And I said what happened to Summer. And Robin, that's funny. But you know, I know what it's like to be poor. I've said this before. And I know what it's like to have money. And I know what it's like to be poor. um, and I will tell you, just because you're poor does not mean you have to be dirty and your house does not need to be a mess. That was stuff that could have been cleaned up easily if someone had not been addicted. And I will explain to you the reason why people get addicted to drugs is because of their childhood. Most likely. Either they have a mental illness and they're trying to self medicate, or they have been abused and they're trying to get some relief from the going on in their head. Because if you've got a lot of stuff going on in your head and you don't want to go to the doctor because you don't want to be diagnosed, you don't want to talk about it, you don't want people to know about it. So therefore, you, well, not you, but the people like Candace, okay, her mom left her and the whole family just left. And somewhere down the line, I mean, Candace never really got love from a mother. A child needs love from a mother and a father, or a stable family. Because I'm not saying that two men or two women cannot raise a child and them be normal, because they can. If that child is raised with love and patience and kindness and not what was done to Summer. This is, you can go back and watch my very first video of Summer. And I said that I'd seen her laying face down at like a lake or a pond or something like that. She was laying with her head towards the water. Her feet were out from the water. She was on the bank, like somebody pulled her out of the water by her legs. She was in a blue swimsuit with white and yellow like daisies, flowers on a two-piece bikini type swimsuit. And see, I can still see this. I can still picture this. And I also see, more than see, I can feel Summer's breath being taken by the hands of her mother. And I don't know how she did it. Hey, Drew, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Yes, I'm reliving this for the people that haven't heard it. I had my pendulum out earlier. Oops, I keep going the wrong way with this thing. But I am just going over this Summer Wells thing. I've been talking about, I don't know how long you've been here, but I've been talking about Brian, Dirty Laundry Brian, which he'll never live that one down. Excuse me. And a little bit of Maya, poor Maya. She still needs to come home. So their fight's not over, you know. They're going to be looking for her for a long time. And God, I hope they find her. I think Larry was a snake to take his 4-year-old child with him to dispose of Maya's body. That is, he's messed up. That really bothered me. But back to Summer. And believe me, I've cried over Summer, you know. Um, but I believe that it was Candace. I believe that the planting of flowers was a bunch of bullshit story. I think Grandma was there. Grandma knows what happened. I think the boys might know what happened. And I am so glad that those boys have been taken out of there. They were not taken out of the home because of YouTubers and threats and crap like that. It was because of the condition of that house. That house was a fire hazard. That's why they got removed. Plus the fact that they were letting their or giving their oldest boy drugs. Um, he rented her out, but he did not. Don is not going to do anything to. That was his favorite toy. Okay. He's not going to sell his favorite toy or give it away for any amount of money. Not until he's done with it. And he wasn't not done with it. Oh, thank you. Don loves his drugs, obviously. If you've seen the video of him shooting up on the toilet, sitting on the toilet, shooting up, anybody see that? Yes, basically that's what he did. Because he had it made. He had his own little hobby, whatever. I'm trying not to say anything that's YouTube bad, but yeah, he wasn't going to give that up. But Candace and Dawn have something on each other. Well, Dawn can say, well, she killed Summer, and Candace can say, well, Dawn was essaying Summer. It doesn't matter. Either way, they're both going to prison. Trust me. I mean, I do worry about Candace's mental health. I do believe she, you know, has the capabilities of not wanting to go on. She's lost all of her children, which I don't think she really even cares really about that. It's just that, I mean, she'd be fine in prison. She she'd have plenty of women that, well, you know, ugh, I don't think about that, but she wouldn't she wouldn't she wouldn't be the girl, let's say. She wouldn't be the skirt. How do I feel about the sheriff? Honestly, I think the whole thing is corrupt. Corruption over there. And I didn't get to that part about yeah. Well, yeah, Candace was jealous of Summer. Summer got more attention from Dawn. Dawn loved Summer more than Candace. But you can tell they don't really care. I mean, all they do is bitch and complain. Um, Helicopters overhead. They can't sleep. Well, your kid just came up missing. How can you sleep? Or it takes me so long to get to a visit to see the boys. Do you want to see the boys or not? I'd say, fine, then don't come back. That just makes me so mad. They have no right having kids. I mean, Don tried to sell his two from his first marriage and then doing what he did to his sisters. Yeah, he's a sick man. How can you blame a 5-year-old child? Those calls with Chris McDonough and stuff. My God, it's crazy. Which I I want to meet him so bad. I can't stand it. I love him and I respect him so much. He is awesome. Awesome man. I mean, he's got such a heart and it's funny because when I go back and I list or watch the videos that he did of the phone call with him and Dawn, he's so mad and he's probably imagining what he'd like to do to Dawn in his head, but he knows he can't. But Bigfoot Mama, Dawn and Candy are in Hollywood now. I thought they came back already. That's what somebody was saying. Dr. Phil is going to try to get answers. They may just walk away. They've been on already. Is it on uh, being aired now? Because the last that I saw, uh, it hadn't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Killer kid, go to Dr. Phil and get new teeth. That's one subject that pisses me off because, you know, I'm on disability. Shit just keeps getting worse and worse and worse for me. I need teeth. Think I'm going to get them? Probably not. Because, oh, yeah. And Summer's teeth, disability doesn't pay for that shit. And even if it did, they don't pay all of it. And when you have hardly anything coming in and all these things going out, and everything goes minus, 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 then what do? I'm 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 done. I'm done. Yeah, somebody was telling me, "Oh, you're wrong. They didn't have lice." I said that they had head lice. I said that they had body lice because I heard it on some good channel and I can't remember. And now I'm going to have to go back and check and find out where I heard it from. And she was just at the dentist. Really? Summer wasn't just at the freaking dentist, or her teeth wouldn't have looked that way. Oh, they just had uh, all this physical crap for school. No, all they do is go in there, look at your ears, look down your throat, listen to your lungs, weigh you, give you all your shots, and bada bing, bada bang, you're done. So that is not a physical. And every kind of lice. Well, that's what I was told was that it was head lice and body lice, and they all had it. Showed Dr. Phil holding his head down. And yeah, I heard Grandma was coming back. So, good. Let's get some interrogation going, shall we? Boy, I tell you what, I'd play the bad cop every time. And see, the thing is, I was going to be a cop. And if I had, yeah, and scabies. Damn. Now, come on. Jeez. And then look at that mattress that was outside. Like, you do not. If you have children, you cannot have your house in those conditions. It's just, it really irks me. I heard it too. They first said something, he will make them take a lie detector test. I think it's ridiculous Candace got new teeth. What the hell does she got? What? Why? Why? I mean, doesn't Dr. Phil usually ask them to get help, offer them help for their addictions and shit stuff? I gotta pee again. I won't drink no more pop. I just think it's wrong. I'm sure they're just dentures because when you get dentures, they pull them. Well, yeah, she probably didn't have any left. That's right. But they put dentures right over them. I just need a top one. That'll be satisfying for now. So I think I'm just gonna go get it and just put it with the rest of the bills. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Okay, how long have we been on here? An hour, and I went to the bathroom twice. See, this is why I don't sleep at night. I get up all night or fail to. What hurts? Oh, are you talking about teeth? Don't scare me. I don't think she got the screwed in ones. Why would Dr. Phil spend that much money on her? Well, it's a tax write off, I guess, but still, I'd save my money for somebody that really deserved it. I mean, she'll have a nice smile in prison, I guess. I heard on podcast. Really? Oh, does anybody know anything about this Jody Sue? What the heck's going on with that? Can somebody talk to me about that? Because I don't know who this. Well, she said she heard the scream or something. That's all a crock of crap. I'm telling you, I hate listening to this stuff because it's like, where are these people coming up with all this crap? I mean, I know what happened. I said what happened, and everybody else is coming up with all these theories and stuff. Summer is dead. I'm telling you. And I know it that came out really harsh. Attention seekers. So what is it with Jody Sue? She's just wanting to get in the middle of all this crap. 24 people in here. Cool. Um, Tinky Tinky. Tinky Tink. That's cute. You know, when I first started this YouTube channel, I didn't want to get rich, famous, and I still really don't want to. Hi, Leanne. I see you over at Doug's, right? She wanted them to raise money for them because she says she is a DVD survivor. You mean survivor? Um. Well, let me tell you, if Brian's notebook was in the water, underwater like it should have been, you wouldn't be able to read it. So there's nothing in it. Not readable. I think it was just put there. I think it was just planted. It posted 2 pages. Now it's all a crock of crap. I'm telling you. It probably came out of their house, and when they went down there, they just decided they'd take it. Oh, look, he's dead. Not. I'm sorry. I just don't. Yeah, it is strange. And it just cracks me up how people keep coming up with all this crap. Oh, letter to mommy. Ooh. Yeah, cut that cord. Gnaw it off. Yeah, that there is something. She, his mother, she is the patriarch of evil. I do too. I try to stay away from drama. I like a zen, I have enough stress. I don't need, yeah, she is just like Cindy Watts. and a lot of other mother-in-laws. But um, I guess they're not all bad, but most of them are. I don't know. Is Brian the only boy? I think there's only what his sister and him. Some people are saying they do not believe that Brian is dead. No, I've been saying that all night. No, he's not dead. I don't think he is. I don't feel it. I do not feel it. I do not see it. I do not sense it. I do not think that he is dead. I think this is just, they're giving him more time to get away. They found bones. What kind? I don't care if it is human bones. How could he turn into a skeleton that fast? It doesn't happen. And when all those FBI people were out there and they didn't find him, no, no. And bodies, once they're dead in the water and their gases build up, they float. I don't buy it. I don't think he's dead. I think he's, like I said, I didn't think he was out there to begin with. I think he was living high on the hog off of mom and daddy's money. Yep, they have. They've found a lot of people dead in there. I think a lot of people go in there to kill themselves. And they just figure, oh, the animals will eat me, and, you know, which is really gross. I mean, wouldn't you rather be laid to rest with dignity? I'll have to check that out, Leanne. I know. Look at all that money and all that manpower. Yeah, I'm sure he's. I do not believe that he is dead. I don't. I don't know who that is or what that is. Lord Lucan springs to mind. I don't know who that is. I think it was really nice that Gabby's parents spread her ashes out there where it was that beautiful picture in the video that they showed. Can you all hit? Oh, the like button. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Miss Drew's Paranormal. I love that big tree with the like moss hanging off of it. It looks so creepy. I like creepy stuff, I guess. A massive British case, years old. Yeah, it is pretty. But I'm the type of person, though, too, where I think um, cemeteries are very calming and soothing and peaceful. You know, I don't get creeped out. But that's probably because of who I am, though, too. I don't know. I just don't get scared of stuff like that. I'm more afraid of real alive people than I am dead ones. Um, I do. I do. Ari, I believe, see, what I said when this all happened to me, me too. Yeah, I don't find them creepy either. Um, See, when Gabby died, they had gotten a fight in the van because I was in there. I mean, I could put myself there and see it. And he choked her. He tried to smother her with a pillow, and that got away from him. And then he started using his hands. She fought back. She jumped up. She took off running. He chased her down. He choked her with his bare hands. He hit her in the back of the head to make sure. Or that's weird because I'm describing it as I'm seeing it again. But it's like um on not the back of the head, but like in this area of her head. And he did that to make sure that she was dead. But he knew she was dead because they were looking at each other right in the eyes. And it's just like I said with Summer. Candace took Summer's breath. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm feeling like it was drug related. That's how she took. But I'm feeling, and whenever I still feel that way, I guess, because when I first did this with Summer, this um, went through that with Summer, I felt like man, you're funny. Um, I felt like it was more of a drug induced sleep. Oh my god, I think so too. I feel like he tried to suffocate her with the plastic bag in the van. I wasn't seeing that at all. Not the plastic bag. Addie. Oh, don't even start. Oh, that pisses me off. Where'd they get all this money? You're fine. Drew, you're fine. Yeah, go check her out. She's really cool. She um is from Scotland and she tours. She looks for ghosts in big fancy castles. Makes me sick because it's so pretty over there. I would love to do that. Go tour those castles. So I love to go to Dracula's castle. I felt drug induced sleep or coma. By the looks of her, I'm thinking coma. I've asked that before too. Um, yeah, I'd like. Well, I mean, unless Dr. Phil's paying for it, but why would he? Why would he? I mean, like they're going to wear nice clothes. Well, I'm sorry. That's just not nice. I'm just in one of those moods, I guess, today. I just don't know. Yeah, see, I'm not really supposed to be like a true crime guy channel thing either, but I take the true crime because I've always done this. When something happens, if I stop to think about it, I can tell you everything about it. And it's like a movie in my head. I mean, I it's strange. But Drew, I did find out about the Pendle Witch, but I found out through the pendulum because I was asking today about the Pendle Witches, and it said yes. It's still saying yes. So you're supposed to support your elbow and your arm, whatever, and it's supposed to do its thing when you ask it a yes or no question. I know I don't have gifts, so I use the spirit box. Oh, so I don't use anything. I mean, this is just like for other people. So they get a visual of a yes or no. But me, I can see the whole thing. I can hear it. I can see it. I can talk to spirits. I can hear them. And some people would say, "Oh my God, she must be like a paranoid schizophrenic or something," and it's not like that because um, it's it's always been this way for me, and it's not that I can't control myself, and I have learned to control my power or my abilities too. Well, it helps people to be able to say to a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you're moving your hand." Well, I can't completely hold my hand completely still, but um, the pendulum, the definite yes and no answers are there, and you don't even have to have a pendulum. You can use a ring on a string, or you can use a pin, like a sewing needle, on a string. It's going to be a pendulum. I mean, it's like some people use dowsing rods. I don't know how to use dowsing rods, but this has always been in my family's history. Always. Oh, thank you. Um, that's the thing. Marcy, you should know better by now. I mean, yes, I can tell you Suzanne Morphew's story. I talked to her. She told me what Barry did to her. I have talked to Summer. Summer is gone. She is in heaven and she is hanging all over Petito, and it's driving Gabby crazy. I do know that because I've talked to them. Um, thank you. Um, Suzanne Morphew, I don't know if her entire body will ever be found. Well, we know that Larry killed Maya. Um, I'm so tired of people killing each other. He was married to her for 20 years. And see, the thing is, I was wanting to go to California because I was invited to go help look for the boys, Orrin and Orson. And I was going to. And I thought, okay, while I'm there, I'm going to go help with Maya. But I was going to do it in a different way. Sherry, is it true? Barry chased Suzanne in the woods. Um, well, I seen them fighting in the house. He choked her. She was laying on the floor, and I could see a not brick like this fake brick, but rocks. It was a fireplace behind her head, and I don't know if he. Marcy, you're fine. I can't tell you exactly where these people are located. Um, now, if I was to go there, now, like I did say, Summer was on the property and she was in the ground, covered up by a bunch of crap, it was stuff all on top of her. And I said, she is in a house or something like that, or in a well or a septic. But I said house first, and I know now why. Because I was getting that shed, not the one that's on the property. It's their property, but it's away from the house. It's that big red one that was down on the hill. That's where she was. And they had her wrapped and rigged to where when shit settled down, they could pull her up and move her. And they did. And I believe Grandma took her when she left and dumped her. Now, Rose Bly was also included in this. They did something to her in the back a long time ago. They're not buried in the same place. I I feel like they there is a very good possibility that when Grandma was on her way to wherever the hell she went to, she pulled off. You know, if you're on a highway, you can pull off where truck drivers will go sometimes and they'll sleep or they'll use the bathroom if there is even a toilet there or a bush. Um, but there's trash cans and stuff there, and think I think Grandma put her in one of those great big metal green trash cans. I believe so. And went on her way, and nobody would have ever realized it. Maybe forever. It's kind of like a rest stop. My husband was a truck driver, and he called them a pickle park. My husband did not stay at truck stops, and I always said, "Why?" I said, "There's a bathroom," and because me and bathrooms. Um, but he wouldn't do it. He's because of all the lot lizards and shit stuff. I'm having a hard day. I can't. Maybe I need a swear jar like some people have. But as far as Maya, what was we talking about? Um, I'm praying that he didn't do anything like that to Maya. I mean, as far as like what Barry did to Suzanne, because we know, well, I know, I think everybody knows. And sometimes I think everybody knows and nobody knows. You know what I mean? But I feel like Suzanne, when I was saying he choked her, I don't know if that was just during a fight and or what. But yes, he did hunt her down. Um, Apparently he shot her with a dart, took her down to the creek, and bled her out and dismembered her body. And she is all the way from that house to Indiana because they had a house in Indiana that they were trying to sell. Suzanne and Barry Morphew did. And I believe that he buried some of her there and in between. But he went there several times. And well, Marcy, I wish he would have never quit because it's killing us. I mean, he made hella money. And now I don't know what we're going to do. But let me see. Um, mm, mm, yeah, when you fill up, you get a free shower, or you can pay $10 for a shower. Not ridiculous. Yeah, I think Candy was very abused to summer. So was Grady. Yeah. Yep. It was a very dysfunctional family. And now that uh, half a person, yeah, gives you the heebie jeebies. Yeah, with a rifle. Um, I don't know. I wonder about the boys. Um, they're just they're so messed up, and you can't say it's all drugs, and you can't say it's all from their past abuse or whatever, because a lot of people are abused. A lot of children go through stuff. They don't choose to do what other people are doing. Who quit what? Oh, my husband. He quit driving truck, and it's not working. It's not working. And see, I can tell you what happens to people, but I can't pinpoint. Now, if you if I had went to Summer's house that night that she was missing, I would have been able to find her. Because it's weird. It's almost like when you're a little kid and you play that game, you're getting hotter, you're getting colder. It's kind of like, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. But I do that at home all the time when I'm looking for something. It's like, and it's almost like uh, magnets meeting or something. It's weird. It's so hard to describe how it works, and it's not an evil um, ability or an evil gift or anything like that because I don't do that kind of crap. Now I will watch Paranormal Nightmare with the three brothers, the Foreman brothers. I love them, but they don't go in and provoke. Well, I mean they might, but they do a blessing, and all that afterwards. And I mean they're not evil. They're good guy. I always want to call them boys, but they're not boys. It's just they kind of remind me of my kids. Oh, I love them. I would love to work with them if they would. You know what I've been always wanted to do was go to the Stanley Hotel, which is in Colorado, not far from here. And there is also in Oklahoma. There is also a um, haunted house there, and it's actually on the registry. It's a really, really, really old house built in the 1800s, and it's immaculate. It's totally restored to its original beauty, and I like that because if I had a house like that, that's how I would do it. I would fix it up from its original beauty. I do not buy antiques. I do not do that. I love antiques, but I won't buy them because you never know what you're bringing home. People get attached to things. There's been people who have bought um, cars that were haunted, cursed, or whatever. Oh, hey, Summer Dawn. Thank you, honey. Did you want to? Let's see. I'm driving, so I can't mod, but I'm listening. So thank you, honey. You're so sweet. Do you want to ask a question and we'll, with the pendulum that I'm doing, since you did that $10 super chat? Thank you so much. You can ask a question and I'll answer, or the pendulum will, or the spirits will. Yeah, we're just kind of bullshitting right now. Sorry. I'm just having a day. Hi, Liz. Oh, you're a member. You're my first member? Oh my God. Hey, welcome to the membership. Did it do its thingy up here? Wow. Show. Okay. Show what? Oh. Yay, there she is. I don't know how a lot of this stuff works yet, guys. Have you ever heard of like someone close pass on, comes back, and that material object has vanished? No. But, oh, yes. No, not hide you. We don't want to hide you. No. Stop it. We're not hiding anybody. Come on now. No, but I do know that people become very attached to their items. And it could be, um, there was this one couple that bought an antique piano. They were told it doesn't work, but it played by itself. and stuff started happening. So they put it out on their porch, and then I guess they had somebody. They sold it. That's what they did. They sold it. But yeah, I don't. mm, I love antiques. I could stay in antique stores forever. I love the originals, but I get I have some antiques, but they're from like my grandma, my great grandma and stuff. There's somebody in the chat that needs something answered, Sherry. Um, Marcy super sticker. Thank you, honey. You guys are so generous. You don't have to send me money. Don't have to. Um, I will donate it to them tonight. Somebody out there needs it more right now. You're so sweet. What's spooky? You guys? Um, I have one here in this house, and he moves stuff. And sometimes it makes me mad because I can't find my stuff. I'm like, would you stop touching my stuff? It's always my stuff. It's never anybody else's stuff. Oh, people get so um, like their homes and stuff. We have a house here in town that was built in the 1800s, and it is haunted. And the lady is supposed to let me go through it. I told her, I said, don't tell me anything. And I gave this lady a reading in front of the Dollar General store. And then I asked her if I could go through her house. And I said, don't tell me nothing. My husband came back for his favorite watch. Oh, how sad. I gotta pee again. What's over 100 years old? Your house? Oh, I want like a Queen Anne Victorian 3-story with the round, oh. And you know what? I would love to buy it where I could restore it myself. That would be so fun. I always wanted to do that. I don't have any control over anything either, especially my bladder. I see it and can avoid it. Don't go anywhere because I speak to all you, Drew. Don't go anywhere. None of you go anywhere. I'll be right back. I swear. Buy me some diapers. Tell Daddy. Go tell Daddy. Okay. Okay, now, let me see. I live in an older house, and the landlord and grandmother died in the house. Well, they probably just don't want to leave their home. See, that's one thing is like if I go into a house and I know, like if it's haunted or whatever, I'd be like, knock knock, hi, so and so. I'm just here to say hello. Come and visit. Is it okay if I come in and, sit down and talk to them as people? Because they are people still, just in a different form. That's what people don't understand. And I guarantee you, when I die, I will come back if somebody asks me to. And I will make sure they know it's me. Okay. I'm summer gone. Where is my dream home is the house from that movie, The Notebook. Oh, I love that. That is like the one of the best movies. It's the best love story, isn't it? Don't Summer, I'm gonna kick your butt. You make me cry. I'm always crying. It's like I'm just very sensitive, very romantic, very sentimental, you know. Um, I still have to find out who's needing help in here that Summer was telling me about. Isn't that the most wonderful movie? Jill, what was you reading? It was maybe a message. Um, you will have days like that. I find it's okay. You're human. Um, well, it startled you because you weren't expecting it. But I will tell you. Okay, I'll just tell you this story. And this is true. Okay, when my dad died, he died of cancer. That doesn't have anything to do with the story. But my mom was asleep in the bed that they used to share in the home that they used to have. And my father, oh, I just seen this. She wants to know if your thought. Oh, my thoughts on the behavior panel. Okay. I think that they have no clue because I've seen them, those guys, do um, like for other people before, and I'm like, do they not know these people's story because they're obviously lying, you know? I mean, Don seemed like he was telling the truth until he started da 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 da. And when let's use, I don't know, I hope everybody understands what I'm getting at. Okay, Warren and Orson, the two boys that came up missing from California. Everybody really knows who they are, right? Their parents did a how do I fix that? Um I have a strong gut feeling someone does. I can't shake it. Okay. Um Summer is saying that somebody in here really needs um an answer, I guess with the pendulum like we're doing. But my mother was asleep in the bed, okay? She was dreaming that the phone was ringing, so she got up to answer the phone. When she did, it was my dad, and there was church bells in the background. And my mom said, "Well, Jim, where have you been?" Um, whatever it was she said to him. And he said, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm with my brothers." And hung up the phone. They got off the phone. My mom woke up to the phone ringing. And my mom has always been this way. She will tell us girls, something's getting ready to happen. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you something's getting ready to happen. Or something bad's going to happen. Or, well, you have it too. You should have known. I'm like, you know, when you have it all the time, there's sometimes you don't pay attention. Um, Don is a professional liar. That's right, a master manipulator. And when you are a master manipulator, you can get anybody to believe anything that you say. Liz, you're just one of the freaking kindest persons, people that I have never met. But you are very nice. You're a good. I don't care if you are just a name on a screen or not. I know. Jill, you're from Indiana. So, and that's one thing when summer, Suzanne Morphew, when she died, well, when she was killed, um, we all knew she was dead. When her dad passed away, it was sad, but I was so relieved because I was like, now he gets to be with his baby girl. And I like that. And we're going to get into this probably too. Missouri, um, with the Lori Vallow case and stuff. Um, the one thing that pisses me off the most about that entire story is Charles. Because if somebody would have listened to Charles, Tammy wouldn't have died. Charles wouldn't have died. Those two little kids wouldn't have died. Tylee and JJ wouldn't have died. And things would have been so different. But he was let down, and that really makes me mad. The only thing that gives me comfort when I think about that is that now JJ has Charles, and Tylee can be with Joe. And don't let them fool you, or don't let. Charles was a wonderful man. I mean, from everything I've heard, he was a nice looking man, great shape. He did anything he could for his family, and it wasn't good enough for that woman. And I honestly really do hope. I mean, as long as it takes them to carry out a death penalty, I hope she gets the death penalty. I want her to suffer, though. I really do. And it's terrible to actually say that you want somebody to suffer and stuff. And I know that's not right, and I know it's wrong, but I can't help it. I just can't help it. She's evil. And do you know that Lizzie Borden got away with murder? Yeah, she did it. And the only reason that I know that is because I watched Amy Ellen. And she did that one. But I would like to go to Rand 5150. I've seen that name. Hey, Rand. I don't know. My plans are not working out right tonight, but I don't know. I just enjoy talking, I guess. It's kind of nice that we're all women in here, but I wouldn't mind a few guys in here. Yeah, I know. Charles was awesome, wasn't he? You know, Lori was, her whole family is evil. It's not just her. And don't let them fool you that Charles brainwashed, or not Charles, I'm sorry, I got Charles on my mind. Chad did not brainwash her. She led him around by the other head. You know what I mean? She wiggle her little butt or whatever, and he'd be like a dog in heat following behind her. That's what happened. And he did what she asked. And pretty much the same thing with her brother. Have you been watching all these videos that are coming out about them? You should. I have been watching Big E. He has been doing or posting all the videos and phone calls and interviews and stuff like that that they've done with everybody around that case. I can't wait for these trials to get started. And I started saying Lori Vallow. Letitia. Good old teabag snout. He was calling her teabag. how could you do that to a little kid? And I've heard so many different stories, and I did see the ones of him after she'd killed him. So, uh, Sherry saw my grandson's dead in prison. He sure is. Uh, oh, yeah, when I did your reading. Well, okay, you said it. But yes, I I will never reveal personal information like that though. But it's your story and you can tell it. And that is a cute ass little boy. I just think, I don't know, I'm partial to redheads because the first guy I ever loved in my entire life was a redhead. I was supposed to marry him, but I didn't. You never know. It could have been turned out much worse. You just never know. How soon do you feel until something comes out about Summer's case? Like, do you see? Oh yeah. Um, I I do see it's coming very soon, even without a body, because I think it's going to be a while before Summer gets found. Like she got gone. Ah, I stole that from Doug, um, which is something else that um, I would talk about, but I would rather talk to him a little bit first. Um, yeah, I think um, Don is going to be arrested, and I think the thing that he's going to get arrested for is the essay on his sister and those other ladies. Um, and I'm not sure. I do see them getting arrested very soon, but it's going to be before Summer's found. Yes, I'm a shrinner. He is funny. Now, I do worry about him, and I will tell you, me me and I've always had, not always, but I guess after the California City Boys went missing is when I learned about AV, and me and AV had a good relationship. And I mean, nothing, just talking back and forth and stuff. And I've been on his shows and stuff like that. And he had a falling out with Doug, and Doug mentions it, AV mentions it. So, and I've talked to Doug and I've told him that I wish that they would make up, repair the relationship because Doug has changed. But I worry about him because he's got a lot of underlying problems. We all do. I do. I definitely do because I have been screwed over, abused, and stuff so much. AV. V. like this. A V. Not A B. A B C D. No. Oh yeah. Um, I think Hunter and Candace were having some kind of something going on. A little something. I always had a cousin that I was real close to, but um, not like that. You don't know who A.V. Watchman is? Leanne, where have you been? Under a rock? No, I'm kidding. Um, no, really. I'm just teasing. I'm just having a day. I feel family too. Well, good. See, I'm glad that nobody is, judging me for. No, I've been living under a rock. I've been living out under a rock too, and it feels like it because I'm out in the country. I mean, nobody. You could go outside and run around naked and nobody'd see you. No, it's not that bad, but in some places you can. It's pretty bad. I mean, you can't open your windows because of the dust coming in, or if they're moving cows, you smell cows. I'm like, what is that smell? I When I first moved out here, I had a job in a store, in a like convenience store, or a petrol station, or whatever you call them. Um, and I was working the deli, and why did it say that? I hear ching 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 ching. And I'm like, what the heck is that? I turn around, I look, and there's this cowboy standing behind me with spurs on. And I'm like looking him up and down, and I was like, cowboys are real? I thought that was just in the movie. I thought that it was just in the movies. There are real cowboys still. And there was these two women that came in the store, and I was at the cash register, and I was checking her out, her clothes and all that, and I asked her what she did for a living, and she said she was a cowboy, but I couldn't understand her, and she repeated it several times, and because I kept saying, "Huh, you're," and then I said, "What is that?" And she started laughing. They, her and her daughter were cowboys, and I also remember the AFC too. Oh, yay! Good for you, Liz. Um, oh, did you see that? Is that what you were looking at? My shirt. um. Anyway, these. I said, "What is that?" And then that one woman, she said, "It. We ride around on horses and make sure they're okay. We just go around and make sure they're all up, and if any of them sick and they herd them off to the doctor, well, you know what I mean." But and I'm like, oh, I still didn't understand what she meant. Took me a while because I was from the city. You know, you got potheads on one side and, on the other. And then you got the shoes hanging from the power line poles. Do you guys have that in England or anything where people throw tennis shoes on power lines? There's 40-year-old moms. Get the teenagers booze. You know what I tell my son? When you were out of school and you were 18, you can do whatever the heck you want to. But until then, you're mine. It's my job to keep you safe. It's my job to keep you alive. And I'm going to. So don't think about anything until you're 18 and out of my house. Then you're on your own. But please don't leave me. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I think. Where'd it go? I think that USA drug dealing thing. Really? They didn't use 2 years ago. Have you seen how many people's left where Summer went missing from? And the shoes on the power line. See, I didn't even know what that meant for a long time. And somebody told me it was it's like gang territory where they mark their territories or something. It got really bad there. I don't mind being out here in the middle of nowhere because I am safe. There's not a lot of people. Everybody knows everybody's dang business. Oh, Jamie Belger. Isn't he that little bitty boy that got taken off by those 2 little kids? And then those little kids spent some time in jail. Yeah, yeah. See, I'm never gonna forget that little boy. Just like I'll never forget Adam Walsh. But that's pretty sad when you can't trust a couple of 10-year-olds. I mean, this little boy was 3, right? And he was taught not to talk to strangers. But when you're taught that, you think of adult strangers. You don't think of other children. Another child is not going to hurt another child. And that's bad. That breaks my heart for the parents. You know what? We've been on here for over 2 hours. Yeah, I know. The two boys that killed the other one, that little bitty tiny baby. I mean, a 3 year old is a baby to me. When you get to be my age, 30 is a baby. But anyway, um, those boys, they needed to know what they did was wrong. They knew what they did was wrong. But what's Drew saying? Hang on. Heartbreaking people. Yeah, yeah. I mean, people wouldn't think anything about two little boys with a littler boy. I mean, you would think, well, that's probably just their little brother and he's being a turd, or whatever. But yeah, my dad was so strict. By God, when I'm talking to you, you better look in my eyes. But, my dad was strict and he was mean and he was a drinker. I've said it before, he was an alcoholic. We all know it in the family. So, but I remember all the things that he said stuck in my mind. And now, when I talk to people, I look them in the eye. And I expect my kids to do the same thing because that shows respect. And I have had kids come to my door way before wanting to play with Dylan and got a snotty ass attitude with me. And I told them right then and there, with that attitude, you are not associating with my kid because I don't want my kid acting like you do because you don't treat adults that way. And I have taken kids home before and told their parents, you are not doing you're not doing this right. And I'm not trying to be like you should, you know, but damn, when you have a kid, you're supposed to train them, teach them to be decent human beings, not to treat talk to adults like shit. I mean, if you're going to do that to your friend's parent, wonder how bad they talk to their own parent. And it's just wrong. It's wrong in my opinion. I think people should, and that's with bullying. People that are buttheads at home, their children see it and then they mimic it when they go to school. I watched a movie. Oh my God. I made my kids watch that movie. Yeah, they're awesome people. I'd love to meet him. Um, that's what's wrong with people because all a, a lot of people, all they want to do is get stuff handed to them so they can lay around and be stoned all the time. And when you have kids, you can't do it. And a lot of people think, oh, well, that's my kid. It's like they own them. No, God gives you this child for a certain time. We don't know how long we're going to have that kid, but that's our future. Our children, Just like the song says, our children are our future, and we're supposed to raise them to be good adults, to where they can be productive, law abiding, respectful adults. And the crap that's out there now, they don't even want their children. They're killing their children. It's ridiculous. It's just stuff that I don't know. And when I got married, I was 14. I had my first kid at 15. I had three by the time I was 19. I enjoyed my children. I'd get in the floor and play with them. I'd teach them things. And I do that with Dylan. It's like when I got Dylan, he was 2. And as he grew, I would teach him a little more and a little more and a little more. And I never lied to my kids. I always told them the truth. But I told them on a level that they could understand and in a way that they wouldn't be scared and stuff. And then a son 18 years later. And when I got married the second time, we actually thought about we figured we could probably adopt 3 kids or foster 3 kids. And I told him, I said, I don't think I could foster because they'll take them away and then I'll be devastated. And that's another thing. Leanne, raised your niece and your nephew. It feels like I would collect other people's kids. Yeah, but you know what? Thank you for doing that. I didn't get any money for Dylan either. But that's the thing. If people want to foster, then let them foster if they can. Quit giving them money to do it because that's the only reason they're doing it. And I understand that it's going to cost more for everything. Everything is going to cost more. But if I fostered kids, I'd say keep your money. When I was able to afford it. And there's nothing wrong with getting help. It's just so many people do it for income. And it's like the Orrin and Orson. These people adopted these kids, but still they were somehow able to get money from adoption. The way that it worked when I adopted Dylan was I never got child support or nothing. So I didn't get anything anyway. But when you adopt, all that stuff stops. Yep, I would too. I would gladly do it all over again. I I was there when Dylan was born. I was the first one to see him, first one to hold him. and I carried him out of the delivery room. And I felt that bond with him. And, it doesn't matter where a child comes from, it comes from that bond that you get by raising them. Because you have, you go through so much. And that little person depends on you for everything. And I can't do that speech no more. Oh, I know. I put braces on Dylan's teeth. That was over 6,000. Well, yeah, about 8,000. 10, maybe. I think it was about 10,000. But I don't care. And all the expensive name brand clothes and all that kind of stuff. I don't care. When I got him, I made him lots of promises. I made those promises to me for him, to him. So, what is that, Drew? Dirty underwear? Dirty laundry? I do. It's been 2.5 hours. Do you guys want to keep going? If you do, I need to go potty again. Crap. I'll let that burn out. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you, Shelly. You guys are so sweet. Yeah. I need to get back to Oren and Orson. Start covering them some more again. It's been almost a year. Oh, thank you, Shelly. I love you too. You guys are so sweet. Ooh, 3:30 in the morning? Yee. My goodness. You'll chat to chat? Okay. Good grief. I need a new bladder. Does anybody want me to tell them anything or give them? I'm trying to figure out how I would do the reading thing, or this pendulum thing, where you can see it. I wonder how that goes off. No. You're missing a leg? Sounds painful. You live in Charlotte, North Carolina? I love the Carolinas, Virginia, over in there. So pretty. I need a new face too. Let's see. There was we'll back up here just a second. Shelley, with you did your $5. Would you like to ask the pendulum a question? You sure can if you want to. Just put it in the chat. You don't put no more money in there though. Just ask. Oh, that would suck to be a diabetic. Do you have to do shots? Oh, Charlotte this weekend. Yes, it's pretty. Oh, yes, it is. The mountains and the trees. It's almost kind of reminds me, North Carolina, where we were at, almost reminds me of Northern California. Yes, I know, Joe. I find as you get older, you look more like your mother. I sound more like my mother, too. Well, sometimes. Sometimes I sound like my dad. Depends on how bitchy I'm getting. Changing my name to Titanium Woman. I have rods and plates and screws and stuff like that in my back. Mm. Bionic woman, huh? That's funny. I call my mom Frankenstein. She's got, I mean, she's had everything replaced. It's terrible. But I can't have surgery. Um, they can't intubate me um, because I'd be on a ventilator for the rest of my life. I did do winter rest. Yeah, they have. Did you take pictures, Marcy? Because that they have a really nice memorial there. Their headstones. Oh gosh, it's beautiful. That's right. I remember you telling me about that. Wow. Ugh, make me hurt just thinking of it. Of course, I hurt all the time anyway, so it's just my life. I just had to accept it. Shelley must not be in here anymore. That's hard. Well, your little grandson, Liz, is very precious. And I hope his father stays in prison. I really do. Well, I mean, he could continue to screw up and get in trouble and stay in there. I don't I don't want him around him. I don't want him around his son. I don't want the two to ever know each other. I'm sorry. That's I'm just being protective of him, I guess. I don't know. Hello, Jacqueline. There's a lot of people on live tonight. Oh, it froze. Oh. You know, there's a lot of people that talk about the marijuana stuff helping with pain. And see, like with me, I smoke uh, cigarettes. And it wouldn't be very wise for me to be smoking pot too. Not at this point. But I have thought about the drops that go under your tongue or the pills that you can take. Um, just, yeah, yeah. Well, oh, good. Sorry. Sorry, Liz. I shouldn't. I know that's cruel. God, please forgive me. But um, I know I shouldn't say things like that. I really shouldn't. Because, you know, and I know there's a lot of people that don't belong in prison, or at least, sublingual under the tongue products works well. Bless your heart. See, I do too, Joe. Oh, you quit smoking 6 years ago. I can't take them. Um, you have COPD. It's gone. Only asthma. You had COPD and it's gone because you quit smoking, but you. But I can't breathe around smoke. Actually, tastes. Yeah, I've quit many, many times. And anytime I've been around people that smoke, it's like, oh my God, did I smell like that? And then I'm back to smoking. But what happens is I'll go in the hospital and I'll get real sick and I'll quit because they don't let you smoke in there. And they keep a patch on me. Um, you took yourself off pain pills. Good for you for copper pedals. I anybody that quits smoking is good for you. I don't want Dylan smoking, and I don't think he will because he hates it. He gets mad at me for smoking. Oh, I'll have to go back. Liquid stevia. Gummy pot. Well, my mom, I have seen her cry in pain. She doesn't want to take her pain pills because she doesn't want to get addicted to them. And this was back when she was in her 70s. And I was like, Mom, who gives a shit? If you take them because you're hurting, take them. That's why they give them to you. Some people are just so stubborn. I mean, I can understand, not wanting to get addicted to them. I am the type of person where I want to be able to control. I don't want to be out of control of my body. Like a lot of people want to get messed up. Ooh, they want to get messed up and whatever, uh, get drunk and why? I don't want to fly. I will if I have to, but I don't want to fly because my feet are not on the ground, and I don't like to be in water. That's if I'm in water and it's like chest high, I feel like I can't breathe. I have to be able to touch the bottom of a pool. I will not swim in a nasty lake. I'm just really weird. Iverstatin, is that like ibuprofen that causes cancer? I know ibuprofen will eat your liver and it will give you ulcers because I have that because I take a lot of ibuprofen. 10.5 milligrams of hydrocodone a day. That ain't crap. No, that ain't nothing. They're probably giving you 5 milligrams, so that's 3 a day. Psh, yeah, that ain't nothing. I just want to control my mind, not or control the pain, not lose my mind. Right. Um. Well, see, I have congestive heart failure. I have COPD, bad. Um, I'm supposed to use my nebulizer 3 times a day. I have my Symbicort 2 puffs 2 times a day, and then I have a rescue inhaler. That's from smoking. Um, and I have Parkinson's. And see, when I went to have my EKG the other day, the lady was telling me what was wrong with my heart, but um, the doctor's office called back and said it was okay. So I guess it's not gonna explode anytime soon. but I do have chest pains a lot. But I mean, I know it is what it is. I've been sick all my life, so was something. You know, it's hard. Oh shit. You were on all kinds of stuff. It's a wonder you could remember what you were on. But no, I mean I do get medication because of uh, I have 3 different bone diseases too. That's why. Because when you have a bone disease, that's like they say the worst pain you can have. And I think it's because it's so deep and they can't really do anything about it. And smoking is hard to quit. Um, and a lot of times people say it's in your head. And if you can get past the first few days, well, yes, I could do it if I'm in a hospital. But as soon as I get out of that hospital and I'm around my family, I need a cigarette. That's bad. But it's true. I mean, good Lord. I know that's terrible, but I'm being honest. I always said I'd never lie to you. Rheumatoid, osteo, and osteoporosis is what I got. Smoking is like quitting heroin, and I've heard that. I have heard that. Except for like I've seen videos of people that was getting off of heroin, and they would be shaking, sweating, puking, sh- crapping. I can only imagine because that's all getting all that poison out of yourself. Oh, has anybody ever tried those little strips that you put on the bottom of your feet? It's supposed to take all the toxins out of your body. I want to try those. I don't know. Just you're supposed to wash your feet and then put them on before you go to bed or something. Marcy, you can't inhale. uh, actually, marijuana, if it is pure, not laced with a bunch of nasty crap that I don't know. Uh, just do a detox. I hear it works on your feet. Okay. Mm. No, my heart's not that bad. Well, I mean, congestive heart failure, I don't know. But no, not skunkweed. I mean, a real good um, kind that, drug dealers go putting crap in it. No, no, that's not what I'm talking about. But I mean, it has its properties. Um, because I'm Native American, I believe, and also God put everything here for a reason for us to consume. And I believe, like a lot of plants, they have properties that are helpful to us. And that's all I mean by that. I would rather be around somebody that had been smoking marijuana than somebody that has been drinking. Maybe because my dad was an alcoholic, I don't know. But generally, people that have been smoking, if it's not laced with something bad, they're generally more laid back and happy and, you know, but alcoholics or people that have been drinking, they're belligerent. Yeah. Well, my dad died from cancer, so it was probably the smoking, even though it did start in his back, in his spine. And I remember I had little kids. I was working full time, taking care of my husband, my house, kids, dogs, everything. Taking care of my dad when my mom was at work and cleaning her house and cooking for him and taking him to the bathroom and draining the fluid off of his back. And it didn't bother me. I'd do it again. Star Girl. Hey, you're new here. Welcome. We're just all griping about our aches and pains and crap. Well, let me tell you too, also, drinking alcohol is a depressant. So if you are, yes, welcome to my channel. Sorry. What a hostess. Yes, we're talking about weed and drinking and stuff like that. But um alcohol is a depressant. So if you are a depressed person, you do not need to drink because it makes you more depressed. That's what was wrong with my dad. That's how come when he would drink, I mean, when he would get just totally belligerently wasted, he was very violent. And that's when he liked to pick on everybody. Usually people that are smoke some weed, I mean, yeah, they can get belligerent, not mean belligerent, but they can. Weed users get snappy and violent. Where'd that go? In my personal experience, it's like any other addiction. I've never really known anybody that was addicted to marijuana. Really, I mean, and I know it sounds really bad, but people used to tell me, see, I had my own department, and people used to tell me, your employee so and so is on such and such, and I'm like, how do you know? No, they're not. Watch them. So I started paying more attention. And I'm like, maybe. Oh, I love coffee too. I'd love some right now. Inez, is that how you say your name? Welcome to the channel. I am so happy to have so many people in here right now. 20 people. Woohoo! That's pretty good for me. But I'll talk about anything. So, weed is not addictive, but the feeling you have when you're high could be desired. Hmm. Well, I mean, I have smoked it. Don't get me wrong. Um, it helped me because I did smoke a little bit in the evening time when my kids were little or growing up, whatever. I was in a DV uh, relationship, and um, it helped me to relax and be able to sleep. Okay, Liz, I will pray for your husband to quit drinking. Yeah, I really would like to try something like those drops, but I don't know. I mean, if they're really work or not, I don't really have the money to waste on them. Hi, Bill. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you for coming in. How did you get in if your internet is down? Oh my gosh, I couldn't handle it if my internet when our internet goes down, we're all me and Dylan are like withdrawing. Okay, internet's addictive. Oh, don't even tell me about Skittles. I learned that from Candace Bly. They do not work, Sherry. Look for a shop in your area. Well, you don't know where I live. I live out in the middle of nowhere. If I want to go to town, I got to drive an hour. Yep, I haven't been to a Walmart in a long time. I usually just get stuff off the internet. Oh, I love uh, anytime that I do get to go to town. Um, I get me a iced mocha frappuccino, frappe. Yeah, and I like Starbucks iced mocha coffee. Yeah. Well, Jill, that was in the good old days, wasn't it? What, the 90s? Uh, yeah, probably. But Y'all are silly. What are you thanking me for? Oh, in the 60s? Okay. One of my dog's name is Skittles. That's cute. That is cute. Well, I was just wondering, Jill, I was born in 66. So I'm 55. 57. Yeah, we'll all pray for him to quit drinking. Jamaica. What? Ground weed. Okay. The herb. LOL. I went to Jamaica in holiday. Got fed up of being stoned. I would have had to have tried it. I'm the type that I would try everything once. Well, maybe not everything because no, but within reason. Oh, happy birthday, Jacqueline. Your birthday's coming up real soon. It is going to be, let me see here. Where did I write it? Next Saturday, I think is the, oh shoot, 30th, your birthday. Okay, we're partying. Break out with a bong. No, I'm kidding. I don't have one. I don't have one. That's funny though. Oh shoot. Are you kidding? Jacqueline will be 74 on the 31st. Well, Jacqueline. Okay. We are two party girls. Jill and Jacqueline. Is that right? Please tell me. Or I'm writing this down because we're gonna party. No, but I will have something for you. And I know it's Jacqueline's is Halloween, right? Happy early birthday, Sherry. No, I just had one. I don't want another one. Jacqueline's on the 30th, and Jill's is on the 31st. Or did I get it wrong? Oh, Inez is on the 31st. Okay. I hope I got that right. Okay. I never could spell Jacqueline very good. It's just too big, too hard for me. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's funny. Okay. So next, and see, I was going to do, still am planning on it. I was going to do a live on Saturday, the regular Saturday, with the 30th next Saturday will be the last Saturday of the month, which will be the end of DV month. My birthday is July 16th. Um, Jill. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. July 16th. July. I'm a summer baby. Um, okay. So anyway, I was gonna do my domestic violence or DV, sorry, um, video next Saturday. And then on Halloween, I was going to do another one with a little bit of a surprise. But if you guys are doing something on your birthday and you don't want to be here, can't be here, or whatever, my son's is the 14th. My grandma was July 14th, and mine was the 16th. Your husband's is the 18th. Marcy, happy birthday. I believe I knew about that because we talked on email. Yeah, here. I guess I better do this first. If anybody wants to email me, I do do. I do do. I do do. I do. Um, readings. Making sure I spelt it all right because I can't hardly see from here. Um, I do readings for $50 on my email. Um, all I need. I don't know how to do astrology or tarot cards. Um, I have tarot cards, but I don't know how to use them. It's basically it says what each card means, but I just go off of this because that's what's in there. Well, I see it, I feel it, I hear it. It's just I don't. Oh, yeah. I have done a lot of readings, a whole lot of readings. I've read people that didn't know I was reading them. Um, I've read people at the store. I felt like Teresa Caputo or something. It was terrible. Not that it was terrible, but I love reading people. I do. I don't know why. But I do know that it is a gift that comes from God. And my sister pointed that out in the Bible to me, so I know it's true. I don't know how to use all that stuff. I don't have cards or machines like you know. I've always just um, been able to see them. They come to me. I've explained this before. It's like I feel like a beacon. Beep, beep, beep. Like some kind of weird flashing light that attracts all the spirits. Thank you, Liz. That's one thing I am totally positive. I won't do anything that's bad. I don't allow darkness into my life or negativity or I mean, yeah, I've been goofing off, but we're just goofing off. Nothing evil, nothing like that ever. I won't. Yeah, and it's kind of weird because, you know, it's like Lori Vallow is so way out there, and I don't, I am not even on the same plane with her. But it's kind of scary to say anything because people think, "Oh my God, she she must be like Lori or something." Because I do believe that this gift comes from God. I know it does. And if I'm not mistaken, it's First Corinthians chapter 12, where it states in there that God gave certain people powers. And I'm a superhero. No, I'm kidding. I'm definitely not a superhero. Um, I'm not. I was just being silly. But I mean, Lori, she thinks she's God or something. And I would never, ever, nobody holds a match to God. Um, and the only one that I worship, the only one my soul belongs to Jesus. And that's always going to be that way. And nobody will ever take that away from me. So, I mean, I want to do good things. He gave me this gift to do something good, and that's what I want to do. Um, I'm not I'm not a mean person. I mean, I get mad and I have my weaknesses and my trauma too because I'm human. I'm mortal. I Lori may not be mortal, but I am. I don't want to live forever. I mean, you know, when I was a little girl, I used to think everybody dressed up and gave out candy and was celebrating my birthday. That is so cute. Yes, that is very cute. I like that. I kind of had the same thing going on when I was little um, because of the 4th of July. I always knew my birthday was coming when I was really little because um, all the 4th of July decorations would start coming out. They would decorate, with the poles and stuff in town. It was like, oh, it's getting close to my birthday. And then when you're little and you get two numbers, did you guys do that? I would say, I'm two numbers now. Or you're 12 and a half. Or, I'll be a teenager in so much time. Kids are so funny. I always thought kids were neat, though. But I come from a line of people who really just oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Um, I all my family just really adores children. Um, okay, I'm Native American, right? We all know this. My mom's brother is a preacher, and he preaches in an Indian church, and it's in Indian language and Indian songs, and it's on the internet. Um, and it's really cool. I think it's cool. And I'm not going to give up on that baby. If I hear anything, I will definitely cover it. I really hope they find her. Um, my brain ain't thinking right now, so I can't. I mean, I can picture her face, but I really, really feel like she was shot. I don't know if it was by accident. It could have been because most Native Americans want their children to survive because it's almost like an extinction, you know. I don't know, but I do believe she was shot, and maybe he covered it up because he was scared. I don't know. I don't know. Artie, it came to me. Well, one thing. Well, when my mom was pregnant with me, my dad didn't want her to have me, and he did not want the other two kids either that they already had. Um, but he lost that battle. I've had a lot of oh yeah, Marcy. Um, there's a little Indian baby that's in we need to find summer too. But I was talking about I don't know. I guess I didn't. I went out of left field or something. But this little Indian baby girl, she's 3, um, went missing in northern Montana, I believe. I have the paperwork somewhere. Um, somewhere. Um, it might actually be right here. But she was being babysat. Um, and the babysitter and her went to the lake, and the babysitter was shooting his gun. But they were on an Indian reservation. So in that situation, when you live on an Indian reservation, those people are so poverty stricken that they hunt all year round and they kill it, they eat it, they fish, they catch frogs, snakes, whatever. They eat it. That's what they do. And my dad told me when I was little, he wasn't Indian. My mom is. But my dad told me, he said, never kill anything unless you plan to eat it. And never point a gun at a person unless you plan to kill them. I'm not sure. It might be in my book there because I try to keep track of everything. Artie. Yep. I think she was shot, and the man. They said that she fell into the water, but the lake. They've dragged the lake. They drained it. They pumped it dry. They never found her. I think he freaked out and buried her. But I'm also concerned about what he did while she was alive to her before he shot her. Maybe nothing. I don't know. But we're never going to find out now. Yeah. Papillon. Yep. That's them. Yeah. And it was really pretty cool to hear that there is a female Indian in Congress. I was really excited. This is her second term. I was really excited about that because we need that. I mean, I don't live on a reservation, but I am on a roll. I'm on a roll. No, I am on the Indian roll. So I have a number. Every Indian that is on a roll has a number. I don't know anybody if anybody understands that here, but yeah. Every Indian has a stamp. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's definitely something to be proud of. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my heritage. Yeah. I'm glad you guys have heard about her. Where did you hear about her? From here? Have you guys heard about her from somewhere else, or was it from here? Yep, Artie. Artie Papillon. Oh, Q Carlock. I love her. She is so sweet. From my video, good. And it doesn't matter where you learn these things from. Just that you're aware, yes, I know. It hurts, don't it? So sad. I know. If somebody doesn't want their child, just give them to a family member or a church. I guarantee you there's going to be somebody in church once. I mean, I know you have to go through the rite, but the Indians don't. They do things their own way. Yeah, I like John. Yeah, I've called into his shows, and he's talked to me and helped me a lot. Was during the um, well, I've talked to him a few times, but whenever I called into his show, it was during the Summer Wells marathon. Yeah. See. All right. Still 20 people in here. I'm not losing anybody. I know a couple of them have went to bed because I've seen, but since then, I know I probably look tired, don't I? Probably. I'm like, what do I look like? Um, yeah, I think COVID has a lot to do with it. It's like cabin fever, but it's not like you can't go outside. I mean, pretty soon it's going to be too cold. In a lot of places, it probably already is. But depression, I know for a fact, is worse in the winter or like cloudy days or stormy days or stuff like that. I love storms. But when there's no sun outside and stuff, they say it gets to people. Because I was told to buy one of those lights. It's some kind of a sunlight or something. I should have said, "Can I use my pot grow lights?" I don't have any. I'm just kidding. Got your cigarette on your cheese puffs and your cheese puffs. uh, a halogen bulb? Is that what they called it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what they say, Liz. They say you should sit, even if it's in the wintertime and you can't get outside, if there's sunlight, sit in a window. Yeah, and the UV lights or oh, well, thank you. I'm kind of a nut. Yeah, I need they're those the ones that they told me the doctor told me to get was called, I think it was a sunlight. And I looked them up and they were expensive. I was like, I don't think so. I'll just sit in the window. Or like my mom would say, I'll sit in the window. It's over yonder in the window. I'm like, over yonder where? What's a yonder? And what's a window? What? What? You need outside? Go tell somebody. Well, go tell somebody. Oh, crap. Well, I guess I can call it a night with your cigarette and your cheese puffs. Just smoke and eat, smoke and eat. I appreciate you guys being here. I like chatting. I don't get anybody to talk to. When you live out in the boonies like I do, don't forget, you guys can always email me, and if you need a reading or anything like that, or if you just want to call or check, write me or whatever, Thanks, Jacqueline. I always enjoy getting on here. I get so nervous before I do, but then I get on here and it's so hard to get off. Thanks for coming from the UK. Oh gosh, I know it's late there because you're 6 hours ahead of us. Wow. Get some sleep, girl. Star girl. Thanks for joining me. You have all elderly neighbors. Sandra! I guess she's not in here anymore either. Not Sandra, but never mind. You too. You guys have a good weekend. I love you guys. I had fun. Next Saturday, we got some pottying to do. Bye, you guys. Take care.